All right, yo, what's up, everyone? OJ over here from PlayerEssence. Welcome back to another OJ Live. Today we got a great show for you guys. I want to first and foremost say I'm terribly sorry for starting up later than what I usually start. We usually go about like 3 hours ago. About 3 hours ago, we usually start up like around 12:30 or like 12:15 my time. I'm terribly sorry about that. I'm gonna listen to something else. Some Sephiroth. Here we go. Super Smash Brothers. I'm terribly sorry about that. I had a little thing that popped up, you know, family type of stuff that I had to do, so I took care of that. But now we are back. We are back at it again. Back at it again. So I do appreciate you guys, all of you guys, you know, being here. We probably have a little bit lower viewers because we're not at our usual time, but I do appreciate everybody who wants to rock with me today before the Spawncast. All right. Some Ninja news real quick and some shout outs. Big shout outs to my man Eric P with the Toby Buster. Let's go. Yo, thank you so much, my man Eric P with the $15 holla. Says, hey OJ, I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing really good. I'm doing good today, man. And he says, shout outs to the best community, Spin Chinchilla, Toby Blaster. Let's go. Thank you so much. Yo, Eric P with that 15. That does make you the top stream ninja and stream Hokage. So thank you for supporting the Elite Ninja Village. I do appreciate your continued support, man. You really do help out a lot on the channel. So thank you so much for supporting. I have some music that I know that you like. You like Final Fantasy Tactics, don't you, Eric P? So I'll play some Final Fantasy Tactics for you right after this track is up. So thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Guys, if you're here in the chat, some Ninja news, make sure you hit that like button. This morning we had a Cyberpunk 2077 video. I think you guys liked it, but we had like hella people unsub after I made the video, which was interesting. So I think some people really got salty over that video that I made, but it was just like the facts, man. Like, it's like the truth. I think we lost like 15 plus subscribers based off that video today, which is just so weird. Like, you guys are like, it's like getting liked. It's not like getting dislike bombed, but it's like, you know, it just seems like people are just like, oh, screw this guy, you know, he said this. But it's like the truth. Like, what happened with Cyberpunk is the truth, which we're gonna keep on talking about. So like, they need to hear about this. Like, they need to hear about this for sure. But yeah, the truth hurts sometimes. Some people can't handle it. You know, they're tired of hearing about Cyberpunk or what happened. But this is legitimately one of the worst things that I've seen, like anti-consumer things that I've seen in gaming, like, period. Like, it's one thing to say something and not like a business practice. It's another thing to act like something doesn't exist or act like something isn't there and then peddle it as something that it's not and then go into launch saying, oh yeah, things are going to be fine when it's not. There's like, that's two completely different things. So every single piece of, or every single bit of, you know, videos being made about Cyberpunk and what they're saying and all that, it's like 100%. It's like, I agree. I agree with all that, and that it's fine by me, you know? But anyway, thank you for the 15. I appreciate that. We did have a video this morning. We will have, I'm thinking about doing 2 videos, either like one tonight or one tomorrow. We have the member day tomorrow, guys. So remember, if you want to participate in member day tomorrow, member day is going to be dope. We're going to be playing a bunch of games, Super Smash Brothers. I think we're going to be playing some No More Heroes. It's going to be member only chat on. So it's going to be a day. Like, I'm going to try to do it each week. We're going to try to hit new goals each week. So like 5 new members each week. If we hit those goals each time, then we'll have a member day on Sunday. So we already hit the goal beforehand, guys. So we're going to have that member day tomorrow. I don't know exactly what time it will be, but just follow me on Twitter. You know, most of you guys have, like, you know, you guys aren't working that day. So just follow me on Twitter, have notifications enabled. I'll make sure to announce it beforehand, and we'll be here for a few hours or a couple hours playing some games. Mainly Smash Brothers and like No More Heroes. So it should be fun. All right, so there's that. My reaction to the Super Nintendo World, that will be up. My Bravely Default tips and tricks demo gameplay, that will be up, where I kind of break down exactly how to play the game, you know, for the basics for those who are new. I'm just going through the demo, but there was no need for me to continue playing the demo more than what I did, because like, it doesn't transfer over, so there's like no need for me to like play. Like, they should have made it transfer over. I wish they would have made it transfer over. They should have, or at least like some type of a bonus or something. I don't know, but either way. So yeah, that's gonna be up tomorrow. I'll probably have both of those videos up tomorrow at some point. Maybe like one at like midnight and like another like in the morning. So both of those videos will be up for you guys to watch. Kind of have like I want to do Indivisible. So Indivisible, that's another game that I want to play. So yeah, I look forward to all the content coming up, guys. But we're definitely gonna be kind of refocusing in back on some of like the Switch stuff, some of like my backlogged Switch videos that that I have that I want to make for you guys. You know, best Switch games video that I'm looking at. What should you buy video that I'm looking at. Hyrule Warriors and Persona 5 Strikers, even though it's not out yet, but you guys know what I'm talking about there. It's really not going to be like which one. It's going to be just more like breaking down both of them and what they are and what they aren't. So definitely going to be talking about that as well. I mean, we got a lot of stuff to go over, man. A lot of cool videos, a lot of stuff. So I'm excited making content for you guys. I've got my next draft of what I want to do for like the Black Keely skit. So I was thinking about, I'll let you guys know since you guys are here. I was thinking about doing like an expanded Spawncast Awards, but to like all the guests, right? So the rule for the Spawncast Awards was that I only talk about the regulars on the Spawncast. But since after I made that video, a lot of the guys like Jeff Grubb and Brian Altano and those guys, they were all like, oh man, like you didn't include me, or, you know, like, oh, this is pretty funny. So then like they seemed cool, like about me and kind of like making jokes about them too. Like Altano said it's cool. So I'll probably expand that and do like the expanded guest, you know, Spawncast guest awards. And I was also thinking about doing like a doing a Black Keely Game of the Year award show too. So like it's actually going over like mixing in some of the stuff from the Game of the Year, and then just also some of my own humor mixed in with it. But like I can be a little bit more savage with those ones, you know, because like I'm not directing it towards anybody in particular. It's just more about stuff that's just happening in gaming. So I can kind of go in a little bit more since it's not an actual individual. It's like a game or like a company or like an entity. So so those are the ideas that I've got flowing around in my head. I don't know when it's going to, you know, when it's going to happen, but it's whatever, you know. All right, so that's that. I think that's it for Ninja News. All right, let's see. Oof, I accidentally sent through PayPal instead of Streamlabs. Oh, okay. Did you send me something, Tommy? Okay, let me double check. But all right, that's Ninja News, guys. We need one more Elite Ninja, so you guys, we need one more. Let's hit that next Elite Ninja goal. We'll have another member stream. Remember, the member streams are going to be member only in the chat. It's going to be super lit, so you definitely want to make sure that you get into that Discord, all that good stuff. Tommy, thanks for the donation. I didn't see it pop up on PayPal yet, so if you want to just tell me how much you did, I'll say thank you for it. But thank you for the support, Tommy. I appreciate that. All right, let's get into shout outs. So if you're here in the chat, feel free to say hi. I'll be more than happy to say hi to all of the people here. Scott needs the biggest award. It's not going to be a real award show, bro. We ain't out here giving people real, like, actual, like, okay, let's give somebody, like, an award that they actually deserve. It'd be something funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it'd have to be something funny. Guys, don't backseat video my freaking Black Keely award shows, all right? Just sit back, let me do those, all right? So if I listen to you guys, they'd be corny and dumb. This man out here talking about give Scott the Walls an actual real, like, he needs the biggest award available. Why? That's not funny. Obviously, he's a really good content creator. That wouldn't be funny if we actually gave him what he deserved. It needs to be something else. We need to make up something else, bro. Nice Shane, what's good, man? Welcome to the stream. Gunslinger, what's good? Dior Wilson, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Backseat video IDing. Just let the black person think of the Black Keely skits, all right, man? Y'all just sit back and watch them, because I don't need any advice from y'all on those. Let me just tell you that right now. They'd be cheesy. They'd be cheesy as hell if I let you guys decide what to do on those ones. Y'all give me regular video ideas. I'll do that, but not Black Keely stuff. Leave that to me. I've been black my whole life. I know how to do it right. Party man, what's good, dude? Let's see here. Tommy Raiku, $2. I've been busy putting the grind and work and still busy this week. Coming up next week. Also, how you doing? Ace Combat 5 Wings of Unity. All right, I got you. Let's see here. All right, let's get this Final Fantasy Tactics music. Final Fantasy Tactics. All right. Hero. Let's see this one. Okay. Let's see here. Glenn the Frog, what's good? Welcome to the stream. Dark Synchron, what's up, man? Your boy, what's good, dude? Welcome to the stream. Dawson, what's up, man? My day's been good. Dusty Sice, what's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. Glenn the Frog, what's good? Charity, what is up? Charity, I'm telling you, you posting those light thirst traps, you already know what's gonna happen. You post them, I'm posting. ASAP. You keep posting those light thirst traps, you know, I'm posting ASAP. I'm gonna keep linking every single time. Let's see here. Mac Mega, what's good? Shout outs. El Realist, what's good? Welcome to the stream. Jakin, what's up, man? Welcome. Abraham, what's good, dude? Welcome to the stream. Gunslinger, what's up, man? Notorious DMG, what's good? No, you will never. Charity will not escape my. You will not escape my wit and humor, Charity. They aren't even. I said light thirst traps. I said light thirst traps. Light. They're not actual thirst traps. They're like super tame thirst traps. But they're definitely. They're not like a real thirst trap. But they're like, you know, they're definitely a bit like people looking. You know, like you got like your shirt rolled up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just, you know, it's there. No, they're good pictures. Keep doing it. Keep posting them. You look great. But I'm just saying, it's just like a light, you know, light thirst trap. But I mean, obviously they were all they were looking, right? I mean, let's see. What's up, Skip It? Welcome to the stream. Let's see here. RN says, bruh, OJ tripping? No, I ain't tripping, man. What you talking about, man? Darth Wesker, what's good? What's good, Darth Wesker? Welcome to the stream. Unreal Christian, what's up, man? Trying to lure Party Man. But you mean Party Man already there? Some dude is black with a $1 donation with the host, and he says, how about backseat video ideas from someone that's black? That's like extra points. I put it in a separate list for the black people, you know what I'm saying? It's like everybody else over here, black ancestors. So consider yourself black in any type of way. Quarter, half quarter, 5%, 2%. All right, you win. We got you. Yo, thank you for the $1, bro. I appreciate that. All right, can we talk about how whacked? Can we talk about how whack Twitch is today? I think that's what we need to discuss today, boys and girls. Like, let's talk about Twitch. Bruh, Twitch. Let me talk to you real quick. Twitch. I get it, Twitch. There ain't no, and I hate to bring up the race it's not a race, is not a thing. It's like whatever. You guys know. Whenever I talk about race or whatever I talk about here, I'm just like, I'm not serious. Like obviously everybody is here. Everybody's inclusive. I don't see it like that. You guys know. I don't care. You can be freaking white, black, purple, blue, green, the Grinch. I don't care what color. My parents did not raise me with color. They honestly. But yo, what's up with Twitch, man? I swear Twitch got like negative black staffers that work for them. What is wrong with Twitch? Like, yo, I mean, I'm on Twitch, so I understand. Like, but like, I saw this on, and this relates to gaming, right? Because we stream on Twitch. Twitch is gaming. You guys all know about Twitch. So I saw this on Twitter. Rod is a Bresla. I don't know how to say this dude's name, but the Rod B dude. He's like a esports type of. You know, networking type of guy. Got like hella followers. Got a check mark, you know, so he's a check mark. And you know, he said this on Twitter. He said, hold up. What's it called? What music did you want? Tommy Raiku? I forgot what music you wanted again, man. I'm sorry, bro. I forgot what music you wanted. So just let Dank know in the chat, and so they can tell me again. So I'll just finish playing this. So he said Twitch will now automatically block the N-word with the hard R from the chat because apparently they didn't think to do this once in the last 10 years of the site existing, but did think simp, incel, and virgin were worth dying for. It says congrats to all the black streamers who not only have to manually add the other 99 iterations and letter combinations of the N-word to the auto mod. Let's see here. And he also added this in too. He said, if it's not clear, Twitch did a good thing here. It's just the recent circumstances that led to this, and Twitch's awful but unintentional hilarious messaging make for an amusing situation. If you're actually mad you can't spam the N-word, don't worry, you still have YouTube. This man, I mean, sometimes he misses. I'll say sometimes Rod misses, but this man didn't miss with this one. I thought this was hilarious. It's like, yo, they're out here having town hall meetings, you know, super simp meetings, you know, they're out here trying to protect the top Twitch girls' revenue and abuse and stuff like that. They're to the point where they have town hall meetings on these 3 words. Like, oh, we forgot the N-word. You know, the really racist word that's been around, that's been being used on our platform for the past 10. Let's ban that. Let's ban that too. Only because of all this. Only because everyone's like, well, what about the N-word? Oh, yeah, oh. Funny that you said that. Oh, silly us. Yeah, that's banned too. When you're black, you just know you're gonna get treated very last. It's the very last thing. You know, the very, very, very last thing. You know, you just. Oh my. You just know. You just know what's gonna happen. So I just find it hilarious that people had to remind them, what about that? That's still not banned completely. That's still not, you know, whatever it is. Oh, okay, yeah. Now that's auto banned. It's like, bro, y'all had a town hall meeting. A town hall, a freaking COVID lockdown town hall meeting on simp, incel, and virgin. Virgin, simp, it's like those 3. Even my mom said that's dumb. She's like, what? She didn't even know what it was, but then when I tried to explain it to her, she's like, nah, there's lots of people that are like that. I'm like, I know, huh? She said it is what it is. But they're so quick to protect the incel army and fan base that supports these lame content creators, right? Because that's really what it comes down to at the end of the day. I mean, we've seen certain big content creators legit go after people's sponsors because they're mad that somebody made fun of one of their freaking blue-looking fans. Blue-looking simpletons that potentially support them for expecting something in return. Looking like straight blue at a convention. Spending all the time watching that person instead of exercising. Instead of exercising, getting somebody that's in your league. Spending all your time, effort, and what you've got, sitting there thinking that you've got a chance. Just to protect blue and friends. Blue incel and friends. See, this is what I'm talking about, bro. But the N. Okay, let's go ahead and add the N-word in here, guys. You know, like, Twitch can kick a rock. I swear they can kick a rock. I find this hilarious. Yes, it's right, but like what they did was a good thing. But come on, man. Like, I just find it hilarious. I find it hilarious. Being black on the internet, I've already known to expect this. Like, it's not like a big deal. It's like, oh, okay, yeah. This is how we get treated. This is how long it takes. Duh. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look how long it took for the Civil Rights Act. Look how long people had to wait for that. After the, the Emancipation Proclamation. Look how long people had to wait. And even after that, there was still a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, they had to wait freaking 100 years. 80, 90 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, now look at where we're at now. It's like, bruh, I know we gotta wait for stuff. I just found this absolutely hilarious that those 3 words were banned before in terms of like bans and stuff like that before they said, oh yeah, let's add this in. It's like they're damage controlling themselves, which was just hilarious in my opinion. It's absolutely hilarious in my opinion, man. Sent DM. Alright, I got you, homie. Let's see here. Alright, so what y'all gotta say? I gotta hear you guys' thoughts on this one. Like I said, I thought this was funny. Shout out to the 100+ people watching. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Share the stream if you can. Share the stream if you can. Hit that like button. All that good stuff, man. Let's see. Instead of Netflix and chill, these Twitch heads be Zoom and team meeting. They out here defending these Twitch girls, thinking they're gonna get some. No, bro, that's what it is, man. I saw, like I said, I ain't naming no names, but I think the thing that caught me onto this was like when one of the content creators, bro, they got so mad they sitting there going after people's sponsors because somebody clowned one of their blue looking fans. It's like, bro, you probably don't even remember that dude's name. Stop trying to act like you up here freaking eating food and watching YouTube videos. It's like, wow, this is great content. FOH, man. Like, come on, dude. Like, just sit back. Stop trying to. People always. Here's the thing that I don't like. People always trying to, like, they try to sit there and portray this image of they're like this, oh my gosh, I'm just this person, this wholesome person, and I just want to have fun on stream, and I just want to do this and that, girls, guys, whatever. But in actuality, these people are whack. Like, these people think so, they put themselves on this pedestal because they've got a lot of people that watch them. They put themselves on this pedestal that they think that they're just untouchable, that like they don't think at all or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the issue that I've got sometimes, bro. It's like people can do whatever they want. People can act whatever they want. However, you know what I'm saying? That's completely fine. But like, to the point to where you complain so much to where you go to the people behind the scenes on Twitch and you start complaining to get the whole thing banned as if it's like a freaking word tied to history, as if it's like a racist word, or if it's like something that's like anything more severe than idiot or you know, dumb or something. Like, those aren't banned. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not banned. You know, so I mean, like, that's the thing that just kind of gets me like, all right, you know, like, okay, like we all know what's happening here. All these certain content creators with these huge, you know, simpleton, incelton, you know, virginton fan bases, you know what I'm saying? They complain, and since they think that they can get whatever they want and do what they want, if enough of the biggest content creators complain about it, then they're gonna make some rules changes. It's like, but wait a minute, we haven't been complaining about racism and all that. Yeah, y'all have done something, but it took you this long. How long as racism? How long is the hard, you know, N-word and all that? How long has that been a problem? And now that gets banned completely after these three. That's what I'm talking about. It's like the priority list. Oh, the highest content creators aren't black. Oh, the ones that make the most money aren't black. They don't deal with that as much. That's not as important. These are important because some of the highest content creators are our, you know what type of content creators, and they've got to deal with this. So let's address this in a town hall meeting and in a Zoom meeting. It's like, that's the thing that I think is the biggest fraudulent thing about Twitch, you know, about Twitch and about the whole situation. I'm not mad that they did it in the first place. They can do whatever they want. It's their private business. That's fine. They can do whatever they want. The issue that I have is the fact that how it came about. It's like, bro, just leave it unauto banned. I don't even want your sympathy anymore, Twitch. Just let people say whatever they want when it comes to that. Just so like we can make a point here, you know? Just so we can make a point. So, like, it's just hilarious, man. Like I said, I've dealt with this my whole life. I already know. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and act like there's not agendas behind this, because there clearly is. Nobody at Twitch is black for the most part, or if there is, there's barely anybody. And it's quite obvious they respond to certain things, but when it's not their highest earners, those issues are put to the side. It even took them a while to even deal with the N-word, to be honest. It took them a while to even deal with that. They've taken their sweet time with that after they started. It had been a really big problem. And it took them a while to even deal with that, and even then it's still not fully dealt with, you know? Let's see here. Arctic Snow, with the raid of 4. Thank you so much, Arctic Snow. I appreciate that. Thank you for the raid. For new viewers coming in. We're just sitting here talking about the new Twitch rules, you know, with them banning certain words and all that. So that's essentially what's going down. Yeah, Twitch is lame for this. Too late at this point. I mean, yeah, like, does anybody that's black, do we even care anymore? I mean, all the black people in the chat or in the comment section were just sitting there making jokes, like literally saying certain things and making, it's like, oh now it's a problem. Yo, this whole simpleton, virgin, insult, that didn't even become a thing really until people started, until like last year. I think it was like I would even say this year / last year. I mean, those words have been around for a long time, but that really hadn't been like a hip or lingo or what people were using up until recently. Look how fast they tried to deal with this problem, bruh. It was quick. I wonder why it was so quick. Like, look at how fast they dealt with this. Like, the speed is, they out here like Usain Bolt on this. The speed that they dealt with this when it comes to something this magnitude of potential, like, bannings, like, you can't use this. Bro, this was fast. Yo, this was fast, man. Like, crazy. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's always tools and stuff like to moderate. You should just have each content creator ban and moderate their own chat, putting out industry-wide or platform-wide type of things. That if there's an agenda, if there wasn't an agenda behind it, I wouldn't be upset. But there's clearly an agenda behind it by certain content creators that have these fan bases. Because dude, this is not a problem in a lot of people's streams, female content creators included. I mean, it's there, but in some it's way more. But I mean, like, if it's not tied to something that's like inherently like genetic, like racism or anything like that, if you call a spade, then you call a spade a spade. But I mean, it is what it is. I guess that's too subjective, right? So I mean, it is what it is, man. They still haven't banned the R word. Yeah. To be honest, the BL didn't happen. Nothing would have changed. I don't think, to be honest, man. This to me isn't because of that. I mean, maybe partly, but it's only because somebody said, "Yo, if you're gonna ban these 3 words, you know that there's worse stuff out there, right?" Oh snap, we forgot. They obviously forgot, but I've never seen a freaking town hall, a Twitch town hall, like a town hall on the. It's like, why is this so important? Why can't you just, if this was just like a little, all right, we banned these 3, but we got people coming with in like a meeting, like a town hall meeting, like a Zoom class. It's like, dang, okay, it's that serious, huh? It's that serious. I never saw that for anything. I mean, the N-word, it was just, all right, hey, it's banned. There was no town hall meeting, was there? Like, where's the town hall? Where's the town hall meeting there? I'm waiting. Where's my town hall meeting? Oh, man, dude. The official simp incel town. Oh, my gosh, man. Oh, my gosh, dude. It's crazy. It is what it is. Oh, I've already long accepted that, Drake. Oh, I've already long accepted. Like, you can tell by my demeanor and me talking about it, I don't really care. Like, they can do what they want. It's a private platform, so they can do whatever they want. If they want to say, you can't say, Humpty Dumpty 10 times in a row, then okay. They can ban you saying Humpty Dumpty 1 time to 10 times. That can be against the rules. It's their own thing. It's like, yo, we don't like Humpty Dumpty. Stop talking about this Humpty Dumpty looking, fat egg looking dude on Twitch. If they wanted to ban that, they're completely able to do so. Yo, Doggo, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome to the Fire Nation, my boy. So yeah, man. It is what it is. Just, hey, I'm a first class simp. I can't agree. Twitch is hella racist. You're a first. Yeah, I mean, you're a simp, TH3, but you're also a, what was it? No, you're just a simp, right? You're just a simp. Yeah. That's what happened. But that's okay, man. It's all happened to us before, man. It's all happened to us before. I think one time in college, I think I was definitely kind of a simpleton at one point with this one girl that I was dating. I think I was that. I mean, I had to wait to find out if she was gonna say yes or no. Like, that's kind of simpish, right? Like, I'm over here waiting. I'm still buying her stuff and all this stuff. She made me wait, bruh. She made me wait like a week and a half, and then even after that, she cheated on me. I think that's kind of simpish. And then, I think even after she cheated on me, I think was I still with her? Or was that before we officially became like boyfriend and girlfriend? I think it was just before she was like, we were talking, or was it after? God damn, dude. It was one of those two. I can't remember if it was before or after, but definitely I was kind of simpy or something like that too, bro. I think it was before. Yeah, before we. Okay, yeah. It was before we officially got together. She did something with somebody else, but that was okay because I wasn't really like. Well, I was talking to somebody else too, so that's why I didn't really care. But she started it though. I heard about it first. And after she started it, I was like, oh well, I don't care what happens. Whatever rolls my way, I don't care. I simped after my best friend's sister for a really long time. Bro, you're just a douchebag. Wait a minute, your best friend's sister? That's just a douchebag move. What? Bruh. That's not cool at all. Yeah, I'm gonna be on the Spawncast, man. To say, dang, man. Hey, you're going at? Yo, some dude with the $1 donation says these dudes were really out here holding a discount Walmart Great Value brand 5 Kage Summit yelling. Five Twitch Kage Summit ghetto ass. No black people invited, bro. Let's see. At least Raikage was at that one on Naruto, bro. There ain't no black people on Naruto. Oh my god, about to be as cool as Danzo. Oh, man, being black, you gotta get used to this short end of the stick, bro. The stick, bro, we don't even got a stick. What we got? Bro, it's the millimeter. It's the millimeter line. It ain't even a stick, bruh. Oh my gosh, the twig. Yeah, it's a twig. We got the short end of the freaking twig, bro. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious, man. Yo, that's hilarious. Just all I know is that racist won't pull up the. Oh no, of course they won't pull up. Of course they won't pull up. Nah. Let's see here. Let's see. This Khalid says, "Thank God I'm." No, hold up here. Just because. That's not being a simp. If you simply support a content creator that you like let's say you do a super chat or you do a donation, or that's not being a simp. I mean, I think people get the wrong idea. I think this is the reason why sometimes they think that they gotta ban these words, because people don't know what they mean. Yo, simping is when you really hardcore support somebody and you doing it because you think that you've got a chance. It's sexually motivated, not because you like their content, but it's legitimately sexually motivated. This girl's hot, so I'm here. This guy's hot, so I'm here. I'm gonna do this and to show them like, hey, I care and I like you a lot, and maybe one of these days something could happen, or one of these days there might be something between us. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of these dudes think, because they want to go, and that's why you see all these dudes that show up at these conventions to see some of these girls, bro. They are there to look at the girl. They are not there to be like, oh, let's talk about your content, or I like you because it's not like Scott the Waz. He gets mobbed up at these conventions. They love Scott's content. They're not going there. Nobody's simping over Scott the Waz in terms of how he looks. Not saying that he's a bad looking guy, because obviously he's fine. There's nothing wrong with him. He's got a girlfriend, blah, blah, blah. I think people would say he's good looking, but that's not the point. Nobody's there because, oh, heck yeah, I got a chance with Scott. You know what I'm saying? Or like with Spawnwave. Oh, I got a chance with Spawnwave. I'm going to donate for that. That's not it, bruh. Some of these people, these simpletons, just because they think that they got a shot. That's what I'm saying, like that blue looking dude or whatever the case is, they doing all this crazy stuff, so they got an opportunity. They think that this increases their chances of something potentially even happening, because you know exactly what they're gonna say when they see these girls or these guys in person. Hey, I'm this person from the chat, remember me? Like, hey, you know, like, I mean, sometimes it might work depending on the content creator. A lot of times 99.9% of the time it doesn't work, you know? So yeah, man. Let's see. Hold up. Nobody sips over Scott the Waz and blasphemy. I bet some people do, but people are like drawn to him because of his content. You know, if Scott the Waz, I watch every single video. If Scott the Waz sat down, ate popcorn, and reacted to corny YouTube videos, I mean, people would probably still like him, but people aren't going to be subscribing and be talking about how great Scott the Waz is if he did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's the content that some people put out. That's legitimately the content that some of these people put out on Twitch, you know? And they get praise for that from their fans. Oh, this is great content. No, it's not. But you've got stupid people that are simpletons that, you know what I'm saying, that legitimately think that they'll like anything. Scott earned what he got. Scott's got what he's got, or I've got what I got, or John's got what they got, because people actually enjoy the content. You can't sit here and tell me that some of these people that stream, you know what I'm saying? Like, and this is where Twitch, to tie this back into Twitch, you know, like what's going on. You can't sit here and tell me that they think that content's amazing. I mean, if you do, then you are legitimately a simpleton. Like, you legitimately are, because I'm sorry, if they're not cracking jokes, if they're not being entertaining, eating and marginally reacting to certain stuff every now and then, that is not, you can't sit here and tell me that that's great content, because it's not. If you're reacting to a show, okay, cool, you're reacting to like a gaming show or something, but corny YouTube videos and stuff, this is what a lot of people do. And they get hella people, like, no, I'm sorry. Now, if it's like interesting like Markiplier does, okay, I can understand that, because Markiplier is funny. You know what I'm saying? Well, some people think he's funny. I've seen it, not necessarily my brand of humor, but hey, whatever. I'll agree that he's funny enough for people, right? So that's different. So I'm not including dudes like him that actually legitimately have some real themes and stuff behind his reaction videos and stuff like that. I'm not including dudes like him, or stuff like that. So that's the thing, man. But the legitimately, some people just sit down and eat food and watch videos and say that that's content. No, it's not. That's what I'm gonna save this joke for the game, that Black Keely game. But I got a savage joke that that I worked on, that I was thinking of the other day for the Game Awards. So you guys will, I gotta make sure I write it down so I don't forget it. It's been in my brain. Oh my god, some of my most favorite things to do now is just to sit down with my notepad here and freaking just like jot down jokes for like Black Keely, jot down topic ideas, and even like, I'll be honest, okay, some of the stuff that I said right now was stuff that I already thought about, but to my credit, at least I'm thinking about it and thinking of ways to keep you guys entertained so I don't forget. But I'm just saying, like, that's some of my favorite things to do now, is like sit down and just like think of jokes. I think I was talking to John, and I swear, John from the Spawncast, I swear, dude, I almost had to not freak out. John told me, he said after he watched, I think we were talking about it on the Spawncast, this isn't anything like secret or it's not anything like that, but John told me, he's like, yo, he's like, your show was like near Chappelle level quality of jokes. And I was just like, I didn't know what to say, dude. I didn't even say thank you. I was just like, oh, I was like, dang, like, there's no way it was that good. But I was thinking, but the fact that he even if it's not, obviously I'm nowhere near as good as Chappelle, right? But the fact that it was even close to like Chappelle level type of jokes for my Black Keely skit, that made me think, I'm like, yo, man, I can do so much more with this, So I thought that was pretty cool. That was a nice compliment for him, a nice compliment for him. Yo, shout outs to all the people following on Twitch. Shout outs. Appreciate you guys. Welcome to the stream. What's up, guys? Welcome. Let's see here. You still on Twitch? Yeah. Mom jokes? No, I don't write down the mom jokes. I don't write down the mom jokes. No. I just think about those on the fly. man. I don't write down the mom jokes at all. None of that. Yeah, I already played Sephiroth Distant Arcana. I feel that he's pretty good. I gotta put out a video on my YouTube channel. Make sure you guys, the guys that are following me on Twitch, make sure that you follow me on YouTube. So yeah. Dang, that's quite the compliment. I can see that though. Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's not as good as Chappelle's show, but I thought it was like, the organization was alright, Organization was alright. Who writes mom jokes? Yeah. I definitely don't write mom jokes. That's just, it just comes up in my head. I just think of something, whatever. Yo, your boy Shava, is it Shava? Shava Shave? Shava? What's good, man? He says, hey, speaking the truth. Yo, thank you for the $1, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, man. We out here. Oh my gosh, we out here, bro. Alright, so we're gonna ban some weirdos on Twitch. Speaking of weirdos on Twitch, we're gonna go ahead and ban some weirdos. Let's go ahead and ban you. Appreciate you coming out to the stream. Hopefully you have a nice life living in your mom's basement. Let's see here. Certain comedians who will remain unnamed write a lot of mom jokes. Wait a minute. Who writes mom jokes? Hey, what's up, Winter? Yo, hit the like button, guys. It's about the compliment. I can see that though. Thank you, Jay, too. I appreciate it. The last Black Keely Awards show you did was still funny. Yeah, that was pretty funny. It was. I'm not trying to toot the horn, but I felt that was like I could watch that over and over. Like that's how I knew it was funny. That's why I put up on Twitter. I was like, man, like this video took forever to edit, but hopefully you guys enjoy it. It's really funny. I usually don't say like a video is funny. If I can watch a video and like I watched that video after I was done editing, I watched it like 7 times. And it was funny every single time I watched it. Like I was literally like laughing out loud. Like, okay, that's how I know it's really funny. People are gonna like it. Like, cause like I don't be laughing at my own jokes. Like whenever I write down like my stuff or like my own things, like I don't be laughing at it like that. Like even like if I'm doing like a PE news video and I put like a joke in there, I don't be laughing at my own jokes like that. But that one, dude, I was laughing like the whole time. I thought it was freaking hilarious. I was like, okay, this is gonna be pretty funny. So that's why I don't put out Black Keely stuff a lot. I only put out Black Keely stuff where I'm only going to when it's like super funny. Cause like I had another Black Keely video that I edited before the Spawncast Awards and it wasn't funny enough. Like I laughed a little bit. It was kind of like a chuckle, but it wasn't like a laugh out loud type of laugh. So I was like, I just scrapped it. So I'm only gonna put out Black Keely stuff that I'm like, that I'll promote if I think it's like super funny. Let's see here. The Icarus with the $5. He says, hey, if Bandai Namco helps Nintendo make Smash Ultimate, then why don't they use that knowledge to make an anime crossover Smash Bros. Game? Well, Sakurai already talked about that. Anime is hard to license. So it's not about using the knowledge for anything. It's about licensing and fees and all that stuff. That's the biggest issue. All anime characters can fit within Smash Bros. Just fine. There doesn't really need to be an anime crossover. They could put, you know, Jonathan Joestar or something like that in Smash Brothers if the licensing wasn't so whack. So that's the rule that Sakurai already talked about. No anime characters has to be based on a video game, stuff like that. But anime is just really difficult to license when it comes to certain things, especially crossover. Let's see here. But thank you for the $5, Mr. Icarus. Bandai helped make Cyberpunk 2. Let's not talk about. They didn't really do much on Cyberpunk though. It was really CD Projekt Red. It's not really. Bandai's not to blame here. As someone who lives in the UK, the Black Keely Awards were very educational. People in Florida be wildin'. Yo, Neon Black Beast, man, for real. Jump Force is basically Smash Bros. Anime. Nah, he meant. Nah, it's not really. Because the thing about it is that before Smash Brothers even really came. Well, no, not before Smash Brothers even came out. But there's been that style of game. It's not really Smash Brothers though. It's just a bunch of like crossover anime characters. Which I guess, yeah, it's crossover video game characters, but I mean, I don't know. I don't really relate the two. I just think that, like, there's always been crossover anime games that play different type of ways. There's always been crossovers in games. I mean, whenever I say a game is like Smash Brothers, like, you know, like, I think that it plays like Smash, but, like, Jump Force doesn't play like Smash. Unless you just mean, like, the concept of a bunch of characters from a different places coming together for a game, then, okay, yeah, then I agree with you there, then. So yeah, that's some, so yeah, but the problem was that'll never happen because the getting an anime license is just ridiculous. Trying to even get these anime licenses for stuff, man, they're too crazy. It's another thing, man. Like they're way too crazy with these things. So yeah, man. Let's see here. Artalistic Film says, no, I'm late. Sorry. Hello, everyone. What's up, Artalistic, man? No, you're good, dude. You're good. Don't worry. Don't trip. You're good. It could be the fact that Bandai Namco team that worked on Smash might not be the same team that worked on Jump Force. No, that has nothing to do with it. That has nothing to do with it. It's not about getting the teams together or anything like that. It's the Sakurai already talked about this, guys. We don't need to make up excuses why certain things aren't happening. He's already stated that no anime characters because of licensing issues. Okay, guys, like it's not about, oh well, this team's not there or this team's there. If they could, and if it was a viable plan for there to be an anime crossover with Smash Brothers, then they do it. But there isn't because of licensing, guys. It's not because of any type of team or anything like that. And like I said before, they could put anime characters in Smash Brothers if they wanted. Like Sakurai could make freaking Goku or make Naruto in Smash Brothers. That's not hard to do. He put a freaking Minecraft dude in there. He put a freaking robot from the 1980s in there. He put all sorts of, he put a piranha plant. A piranha plant doesn't even do it, freaking spits fire. That's it. He put a piranha plant in the game. So it has nothing to do with, you know, like, oh, not a team or anything like that. It's licensing, guys. That's it. He already said this. We don't need to make up stuff, you know, why it's not happening. You know, he already explained it. A lot of people ask for, I think he meant Goku, but his Final Smash Ultra Instinct Goku, no one can beat that. So yeah, that's that. I don't understand. Do you got? All right, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Okay, I'm done. Anyway, moving on. Let's talk about something else. I'm done. Y'all legit dead ass don't listen to what I say. Some of y'all don't listen to what I say. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It's perfectly fine. I'm okay. I'm okay, guys. I'm okay. Refresh the stream if it's lagging for you. Refresh the stream if it's lagging. All right, let's talk about something else. Sephiroth and Smash update 10.0. Cyberpunk 2077. What's going on there? All this stuff that's happening. So things seem to be getting worse with Cyberpunk 2077. They pissed Sony off. You know what I'm saying? They pissed Sony off quite a bit. You know, apparently, I talked about it on my video this morning. But apparently, one of the things that pissed Sony off for them to remove the game completely from PSN and to give the refunds was the fact that CD Projekt Red told them to go through Sony to see if you can get refunds before they talk to Sony about that. So as a distributor, or as a publisher, or sorry, as a platform holder, right, where you own the store, the fact that a supplier would jump over where it's housed at and tell the fans one thing or another before they told them, that was a big no-no. That was a huge no-no. It's not, Sony's not at fault here. Sony's not at fault here. Who's at fault here is CD Projekt Red. And this is what happens. CD Projekt Red, you know what they remind me of? They remind me of to tie it back, of certain Twitch content creators. They think that whatever they do is just great, and they've built up this, and they're untouchable, and they can do whatever they want because they have this amount of people and this amount of money coming in. No, you can't do whatever you want. No, you can't sit there and say go through Sony to get refunds when you didn't even talk to Sony first. No, you can't do. No, you can't do that. And then you have the audacity to sit there and like a tweet of somebody that was disparaging what Sony did. You know, and one of the leads at CD Projekt Red had the audacity to like that tweet. This is what I'm talking about. Some of these people that make video games, they are so full of themselves. They are so full of themselves. Now, is Sony completely to not blame here? No, Sony, there's definitely some things to blame with Sony and Microsoft. The fact that they even let this on the shop in the first place without verifying completely how it would run on the PlayStation 4, that was a problem. That was definitely a problem. However, you have connected stores, right? You have a PS4 and you've got a PS5. And there is no way to segment that. I mean, I think there probably is a way to where if you're only on PS5, Cyberpunk would show up if you're only on PS5, but if you're on PS4, you won't see Cyberpunk in the store. But the way that it was done, it was just not great. Sony only removed it from there because CD Projekt Red jumped over them, and it pissed Sony off. If CD Projekt Red talked to Sony first, I don't think they would have removed it from PSN completely. If CD Projekt Red went to Sony and said, yo, like, we're gonna, like, is it cool if we talk about this? People can get refunds and all that, like, for it. I think Sony would have been like, all right, we talked about it. Let's put together a plan. People can get refunds. But I think it really pissed Sony off that CD Projekt Red jumped over them before the whole thing, like hurtled over them and didn't consult them first. Because now all of a sudden people are blowing up their lines, trying to get refunds when they didn't even know that was going to be the strategy going forward. So I think that was the problem there. But Sony should have never let the game be on there. They should have never let the game be on there. And there needs to be rule changes with what they do. There needs to be actual like rule changes so this doesn't happen again. Like Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo all need to. They have certification systems, but they need to make sure that they're like they need to do a better job of the certification system. You know, because there's too many bugs, there's too many crashes, there's too many glitches for those to be passing certification. In my opinion, there's way too many of those for it to be even passing certification, you know? But apparently the problem with this, once again, is that it's on so many platforms. Xbox One X, Xbox One, Xbox One S, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, and there's varying levels of performance, and there's pretty much the same connected stores. So it's like, should we not let it on at this point, even though it runs better on here? We're denying some customers it. So, I mean, it's like, it's a tough call, but they all should have just said, yo, we probably shouldn't allow this on PS4, base PS4 and base Xbox One at this point, you know? They weren't going to cancel last gen. No, they weren't going to cancel last gen because most of the people pre-ordered it on last gen. So they shouldn't have not canceled that. What they should have done was done a better job of optimizing. The game was announced for last gen. It was announced for PS4 and Xbox One. I mean, like, peeps didn't get dev kits to PS5 and Xbox Series X until what? 2019? 2018, end of 2018, 2019? So they barely had dev kits. They've been developing the game on PS4 and Xbox One for the past 4 years. Or sorry, for the past 2012, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 6 years. I can't count. 6 years before PS5 and Xbox Series X was even a thing. This game was in development for 6 years on last generation platforms. To sit there and say, oh, we're going to cancel it, that's in my opinion, that's ridiculous. The game should have been able to run good on last generation platforms. It's not like, okay, it's like, it reminds me of this, man. It's like, yo, you have a girl, right? Or you have a guy, whatever you're into. The person's good looking, the person's there. You announce that you're going to be with them and all this. And then all of a sudden, you see somebody that you think looks a lot better and is going to do this and that. You just leave that girl, you leave that guy and say, oh, well, I'm going to go do this. And you don't do anything for that person. It's like, wait a minute. You were with them for this many years. They stuck by you. That was what you said that you were going to commit to. And then all of a sudden, you just bouncing. And you optimizing and you doing stuff for this other person when that other person was there for you for how long? Like, no, you got to support the base. The base of most people that were going to play the game were on. Most people don't got PS5s and Xbox Series X's. So you can't sit there and say cancel it. Why? It was built for the PS4 and Xbox One, not PS5. There was no PS5 when they announced this game. Dude, there was barely a PS4. They announced this game before the PS4 and the Xbox One even launched. So I can't vibe with that notion. Isaiah Nova, thank you for the tune in to your pledge. I appreciate that. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village. Shout outs, man. Thank you for becoming an Elite Ninja once again. Shout outs, Isaiah Nova. Yo, we hit 305. Bonus stream activated. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Let's see here. You're gonna be right on this? There is no. Wait, hold up. Are you talking about Tommy? To Tommy? Hold up here. Right on what? Let's see here. Microsoft gonna face the same issue with Halo, in my opinion. They're gonna cancel last gen. I mean, they might cancel last gen on Halo, but I don't think they will though, because I don't think Halo Infinite is gonna be a game that's as crazy as Cyberpunk in terms of what they're trying to do. So I don't think they're gonna cancel last gen. I think they're gonna keep it on Xbox One. I think they will, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm not gonna sit there. I'm not gonna die on that hill though. I'm not gonna die on that hill. Algorithm is the reason why I don't have more subscribers, because algorithm can be brutal at times. Just being a Sony clown. I mean, yeah, Drake like legitimately does not like Microsoft, but I don't know. It's just an opinion though. At the end of the day, if he thinks they're gonna cancel last gen, then he thinks they're gonna cancel last gen. I mean, that's an opinion that other people do have that aren't into Sony hardcore. So I think that there's even some Xboxes that think they might cancel last gen. You know, like Xbox One and all that. Yo, Robert with the Joe. And he says, let's go. This song brings back good memories. Soul Blazer OST remix. Lonely Town Orchestra remaster. All right, I got you, man. Appreciate that. Soul Blazer OST remix. Lonely Town. Thank you so much, Mr. Robert, with the $10 JoJo Boys. JoJo Boys. You guys give some love, respected emotes to my man Robert, the Viking Nation. We out here. We out here. Wait, did the Xbox One ever have a version announced the Flight Simulator, though? Kind of seems like the last gen versions of Cyberpunk were an afterthought compared to the next gen versions. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, why were the last gen versions an afterthought when the game was announced for PS4 and Xbox One, and that's where most of the people were pre-ordering the game, was for PS4 and Xbox One. Once again, most people don't have PS5 and Xbox Series X, you know? Yo, thank you so much, though. I appreciate that. Mr. Robert, though, thank you for the 10, bro. I really do appreciate the support on the channel. And the trailer had the Xbox One logo? Did it? I don't remember. I didn't see the trailer. I'll have to double check on that, but I don't know. Flight Simulator, that's not... Flight Simulator, that's a really taxing game that's on PC. So I don't think Halo Infinite's going to be like that type of game, you know what I'm saying? But, like, that's just me. I don't know. I think they'll be able to get it done, but you never know. We'll have to wait and see. Let's just wait. Instead of sitting here and making predictions and arguing with people over it, like, who gives a damn? Just, like, wait till see what happens, dude. Like, you know, like, there's no facts, or there's nothing just based. It's just like, you think, like, who cares? Like, if it happens, then it happens. Just say, hey, look, I told you guys, you know, that'll happen. Just do that. Hey, you guys need to hit the like button more, though. We got 170 people plus watching. Shout out to everybody who's coming through. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Let's see. Has Nintendo ever offered you a partnership? What do you mean by that, 2000 Oblivion? First of all, what do you mean by a partnership? And how long have you been watching my channel? Because if you've been watching my channel, I think you might already know that I'm already a Nintendo ambassador. So they already give me review codes and invite me to things. So so I mean, you must be new, right? Let's see here. Let's see, both Microsoft and Sony will release their games on last gen for 1 to 2 years. I mean, that's the thing. Like, we're still getting games like Horizon Zero Dawn, and we're still getting games, you know, that are on last gen too from Sony. So I don't see why they wouldn't release them on Xbox One. I mean, chances are there's not really going to be that big of a... There's not going to... I mean, we'll have to wait and see what the sales are, but I mean, I think it'd be a bad idea to not release it on Xbox One as well. Because a lot of people have Xbox One X. I mean, Xbox One X is still very capable and still can play games to a good level, so I don't see why they wouldn't release it on Xbox One X, you know? Last game from Sony will be Horizon 2. God of War is basically PS5. That's not necessarily true. Jim Ryan did say that they're going to be supporting the PS4 for the next few years. Next couple of years. So, hold on, let me get you that quote, Drake. It's not necessarily true. So it suggests that Sony will be prepared to support its older console potentially as late as 2024. Ryan claims that the PS4 community will continue to be incredibly important to us for the next 3 to 4 years. So while many games will transition to PS5, they're still going to support the PS4 with some games. So yeah. So I mean, maybe they don't get maybe not all the big games. Maybe they transition all the big games, but if it's something like Sackboy's Adventure or something like that, I'm pretty sure those will be like on PS4 as well. You know, like games of that level will probably be on PS4 and PS5. Whereas like maybe some of the bigger games that are really like pushing the hardware, okay, yeah, maybe that's only PS5. But some of Sony's smaller games, let's say they do like another like Medieval or something like that, right? Like something like that was probably gonna be like on PS4 as well as PS5. Like there's no need to put that only on PS5 when it can run perfectly fine on PS4 too, you know? So yeah. Also, Eric P with the $3, and he says, "Get Battle on the Bridge, please, sir." Yes, no problem. Battle on the Bridge, baby. Battle on the Bridge from Final Fantasy. Thank you for the $3, Mr. Eric P, increasing that Hokage lead, and of course, already the top stream ninja. So thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. This man predicting things like Shulk. Well, unlike Shulk, Unlike Shulk, we can listen, man, the future's changed a few times over. You know what I'm saying? Based on some of the predictions Drake has made. He challenged me on a number of different things. Nintendo Switch sales versus PS5 sales. He said that PS5 is going to outsell it. He said that PS5 is going to outsell Switch in Japan. I mean, what else? He said all sorts of stuff, you know, and like he's been wrong on all that. So it is what it is. But hey, everybody's wrong. I've been wrong on stuff too. Which is the biggest disappointment? Watch Dogs, the first one, or Cyberpunk 2077? Cyberpunk 2077 is by far like one of the worst disasters in gaming history. Watch Dogs was nowhere near broken and glitchy as Cyberpunk. Is anyone in the Ninja Crew an ambassador like Avedon, Jordan, Baron, etc.? In the Ninja Crew? I mean, if you count Click, she is. But she's the only one out of all of us. Ubisoft got Immortals, Phoenix Rising, Watch Dogs, Assassin's Creed, and others working fine cross-gen. I don't think Cyberpunk is scaring many devs. Yeah. I was trying to explain earlier that I understood that the Icarus comment to make an anime crossover Smash Bros. The style of games, not crossover Smash Bros. Okay, I feel it. Could be wrong though. Bro, he said PS5's gonna outsell Switch in Japan. He did. Yeah, he did say that. He said, I said there's no chance. He also said that PS5 games are going to completely dominate the Amazon sales charts. And he tried to argue that because there's so many people that are going to buy a PS5. And I said, but dude, like, how can you dominate the sales charts when a considerable amount of people are going to have digital consoles and not even be able to buy physical games from Amazon? They're just going to go on PSN. No, it's going to happen. They're going to dominate the Amazon sales. I'm like, dude, it's impossible. Switch had 70 million people, and here in America, they're going to have a huge install base of people buying physical games because every single Switch unit can buy physical games. How is PS5 going to dominate the Amazon? He kept on going. I said, all right. So PS5 came out. They're not dominant. They're doing good, but they're not dominant. It's not like they're dominating everything, and Switch games aren't outselling or being higher on the charts. Like I tried to tell him. I try. Sometimes you don't listen. He don't listen because he's young. Young people don't listen. That's fine. They think that they're always right about everything. You know, like even like right now, you look at like the Amazon bestsellers charts. What's the top 3 games? Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Animal Crossing, Cyberpunk on PS4, Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, Ring Fit, Cyberpunk on Xbox One, Luigi's Mansion 3, Ghost of Tsushima, Just Dance on Switch, Pikmin 3, Super Mario 3D All-Stars, Spider-Man Miles Morales, Paper Mario, The Last of Us Part 2, Spider-Man Deluxe Edition, Call of Duty Cold War Digital Code, Immortals Phoenix Rising. That's the order. There's no domination at all. Switch games are higher positioned than a lot of the other games out there because guess what? Switch has the highest install base for like if you're talking like newer systems or whatever the case is. Now, and the reason why you don't see as many, even though PS4 has 100+ million systems, a lot of people on PS4 and a lot of people on PS5, they're buying games digital. Even if they have a physical disc drive, a lot of people, because of how much money Sony makes on PSN, a lot of people have moved over to digital. And I tried to let him know this, which he admitted to that, but then he tried to double back and say, it doesn't matter, there's still a lot of people doing physical too. It's like, no, it's like if everybody that bought digital on PSN stopped buying digital and started buying physical, then yeah, PS4 would dominate the Amazon sales charts, but that's just not the case. We clearly see that people buy digital a lot on PlayStation systems, whereas people more buy physical. Like people buy like Nintendo big first-party games, people more buy physical when it comes to Nintendo. You know, when it comes to Nintendo, people buy physical. So you're going to see those sales charts on Amazon. It's going to be higher for Nintendo Switch games because people are just more inclined to buy the cartridge, right? Because you save space. With Sony, it's like it doesn't matter if you buy the physical disc or not. It's like it still takes your space on the hard drive. So some people are like lazy as hell, especially with COVID. They're like, okay, it doesn't matter. It's not like if I buy the physical disc, like it saves any space or anything like that. And I'm too lazy to resell my games or give them away or whatever the case is anyway. You know, so I tried to let them know, really. So people can say whatever they want. Well, yeah, it's kind of like how it is with the world. Young people will be like, oh, I'm always right and I know what's going on more than let's say someone who's been on Earth longer. Yeah, I mean. And that's the thing, like, I've been studying sales for 10 years. Like, legitimately, I've been looking at sales numbers for a long time. Like, I'm pretty good with sales numbers and sales trends. And I still have lots of people, not just Drake, but lots of people that always say, no, this is what I say. All right, that's fine. Y'all think that? No problem. Y'all think that's what it's gonna happen? No problem. This is, I mean, once it's no longer in limited stock, but that was the Boba Cat. That's what I was already made that. I already knew the PlayStation 5 was going to be limited, but the PS4 has more install base than the Switch, and it's still not beating Switch games. So what does that tell you? You guys can sit here and try to act like you know shit on sales, and you guys don't study nothing. You guys don't do this for a living. So I'm getting kind of tired of you punks coming to my stream and acting like you know something. Where is your credentials to even talk about them? Y'all got no platform and trying to tell me about sales and about what's restricted or not, stuff like that. It's like some of y'all got like no respect, and that's fine. You don't have to, okay? You don't have to. But if I'm sitting here and giving you guys facts, and I've been right over and over and over on sales, legitimately right so many times, I don't need anybody saying facts and it's limited stock, bro. I know. I know it's limited stock. I'm very well aware that the PS5 is limited stock. But that's the reason why I said it's not going to sell more, because it is limited. But even with the PS4, that's not limited and has a huge install base. Even with that, it's still not doing better on the Amazon sales charts because more people are buying on PSN, which was my whole point in the first place. And which was what I was trying to tell some of you guys. So I don't need that. I don't need that ish in the chat. Really, I don't. Yo, Sergio, we're just gonna ban you, bro. Ain't nobody care about your stupid racist self. Get out of here, bro. Gonna ban you too. Y'all weirdo, simp, racist incels out here in your mom's basement tweeting out racist stuff. Nobody's affected by what you guys gotta say. Bunch of losers. Let's see, I ain't say nothing, man. I'm sorry for whatever I did. I just don't want to miss the spawncast. I just don't want you to miss the spawncast. I'm not gonna miss the spawncast, dude. I'm not triggered, bro. I'm just sitting here trying to tell people the truth. And that's fine. Like y'all wanna sit there and say stuff, go ahead and say. You'll be wrong later. It always is when it comes to sales on this front. I got bodied in the Wii U era, that's fine. I got bodied in the Wii U era. But this era, I'm not bodied on it. I definitely learned a lot from the Wii U era. I don't miss on this one. I haven't missed yet. I don't got a single miss on sales when it comes to Switch. Not a single one. Not a single miss, bro. I'm like legitimately like 40 for 40 since 2017. Not a single miss. Oh, you're totally right. That's why I keep my mouth shut. Because no, like, listen, y'all allowed to talk about it. Y'all allowed to talk about it, but I don't like to see this goalpost moving. Oh well, that's because there was limited stock, bro. I said that. I already knew that was the case. That was one of the points that I made. It's like, well, there's not going to be a ton of PS5s, and even if there is a lot of PS5s, people are going to buy the games digital anyway. Nobody's sitting here and saying that Sony games aren't selling. Nobody's sitting here and saying that Sony's not going to sell a lot of third-party games across the PS4. Nobody's sitting there and saying that. All I said is when it comes to physical and the thought process of what people are buying, Switch compared to Nintendo, or sorry, Switch compared to PlayStation, or Nintendo compared to PlayStation, people on Nintendo, when it comes to here in America, US sales, or just worldwide in general, people are more inclined to buy physical game sales, so you will see Switch sales are higher. That's not to say that freaking Pikmin 3 is selling better than Miles Morales because it's above it in the Amazon sales charts. No, it's not saying that. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I'm saying. Obviously, probably Miles Morales is probably sold way more, but people just download it straight to their console through PSN because PSN is huge. It's a huge entity within gaming. A lot of people just buy games on PSN. Sony is trying to get you guys to buy games only on PSN. That is the end goal. The end goal for Sony is for everybody to buy everything on PSN and to legitimately lose brick and mortar stores till eternity. All they want is for you guys to go buy the system at a brick and mortar store and then to come back home and buy everything funneled through PSN. They want complete control of gaming. That's what of their system. That's the reason why Sony stopped sending digital download vouchers for games to these places. That's why you can't buy them at GameStop. Or they don't want that. Now, I think third parties might be able to do that or whatever. I'm not really sure. But that's the reason why Sony does not want you going to stores and doing that. They get a bigger cut of the revenue, right? They can cut down on people selling that because you can buy a digital card or you can get a digital card. Like a retailer can discount that digital card, right? And that Sony might not want that card to be, or that game to be discounted at that point. So they get a smaller cut or whatever the case is. So Sony wants to control all of that. Microsoft and Sony both. Obviously, Microsoft isn't as gung-ho about it right now, but they all want to. I think that's the end goal for every company, Nintendo included. The end goal is to be like Steam. Steam, there's no physical, it's all routed through them, all the money goes through them, no lost revenue anywhere. They control, they'll deal with the sales, they'll deal with everything with it. They want to do it. That's the end goal, is to be like Steam. That's exactly what Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo want. The problem in terms of for Nintendo is that Nintendo's fan base likes physical a lot more than Microsoft and Sony. When it comes to Microsoft, physical's pretty much done with Microsoft systems. Microsoft physical sales are really bad. Like, they're extremely bad to the point to where people just don't care. Game Pass, but Microsoft came up with a better way to kill retail gaming. Game Pass. Game Pass is killing retail gaming on Microsoft's end, along with low install base, right? So that's the thing, so that's the biggest thing here, man, is that they want that. They want everything funneled through them, let's see here. Sony just wants to deliver great products to gamers. I mean, when a company delivers a faulty product, they don't want their name attached to that. There's really garbage products on all storefronts. There's games that are worse than Cyberpunk 2077 on the PSN store. What's that Black Tiger game or whatever? That game's a piece of crap. There's really bad games on all fronts. It's not about attaching their name to anything. The only reason why Sony removed it completely was because CD Projekt Red pissed them off. That's the reason why they did it. Is they pissed them off because they jumped over them to tell customers to go get refunds from PSN. So Sony's getting their calls blown up. Hey, I want a refund. I want a refund. They never even talked to them first. You can't do that. That's disrespectful to the platform holders. So Sony said, screw you guys. We're not going to be taking any refunds or anything. We're just going to take it off till you fix it, So it's more of a respect thing more so than anything, Sony's gonna tell you that, oh yeah, it's because we want the highest quality. Okay, well then take off that Black Tiger game that's on the PSN 2 then, because that game's a piece of crap and it sucks and it crashes. And they've had Fallout 76. That game's a piece of crap. It sucks, crashes, glitches. There's all sorts of issues with that game. I mean, Mass Effect Andromeda barely worked too. I mean, so it's not that. It's about the way that they handle business. That's not how you do business. It was a disrespectful business practice by CD Projekt Red. Shenru 61 with the $10 Joe. And he says, what's good, OJ? No music request this time. Just play Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm just playing Horizon Zero Dawn. It's a great game. Can't believe I had my copy for over 2 years and still haven't started it till this year. What have you been playing from your backlog recently? Nothing from my backlog. I got Indivisible, so I think I'm going to play that. But I haven't really been playing much. I finished Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity and I needed a break. Like, I put 70 hours into that game in less than a month. I just needed a break from gaming, man. So I did download Indivisible, or not download. I put in Indivisible in my Switch Lite, and I did the update, but I didn't start playing it. Yeah. So yeah. Thank you for the $10 though, Mr. Shinru. Let's see here. The difference is that Cyberpunk is a high-profile game. Small and whack games don't get as much attention. Okay, but then you can't play favorites like that though. Like, that's clear bias when it comes down to it. You can't say, oh yeah, we don't want our name attached to this game and it runs like crap. But this game, and this game, those all suck too, and our name's attached to it too. So I mean, like, that's if they're thinking that process that way, that's trash. Then Sony's not as great of a company as people sit there and try to make them out to be, because you got to treat people fairly. Obviously, all games aren't treated fairly. All people aren't treated fairly. That's facts on that one. But still, as a business, you shouldn't be doing that. That's a bad business practice. So that's why I say it had nothing to do with the game being so bad and their name was attached to it. Their name wasn't even attached to it like that. Microsoft is the one that paid for the exclusive, not exclusive, but they're the ones who paid for extra marketing and stuff like that when it comes to Cyberpunk. They had a Cyberpunk 2077 Xbox One X. So if anything, it's more attached to Microsoft than it is to Sony. You know, Microsoft paid for that, you know, some type of extra type of branding deal and all that. And I think even like some of the commercials and stuff, you know. So it's more tied to Microsoft than it is to Sony. Thank you for the 10 though, man. I appreciate that. Horizon Zero Dawn is really good. I gotta go back and finish that game. I gotta go back and finish that game. Yeah, and didn't Keanu Reeves show up at the Microsoft press conference? Wasn't that the whole "You're breathtaking"? Wasn't that at Microsoft's press conference? So the game was more attached to, in terms of money-wise, to Microsoft. It's still up on their store. All right, no problem, Chris. Thanks for coming out to the stream, bro. Remember the patent Nintendo filed for those legs? That toy that selling at the theme park? Is that what it's for? Bro, I don't even remember that stupid patent. No Man's Sky is still up and refunds wasn't like this. No Man's Sky, I think did they give refunds for that? The game ended up getting fixed, but I don't remember if they gave refunds for No Man's Sky. I just remember Sean Murray going into hiding. Let's see here. Yes, that was the Xbox conference. Yeah. Yeah, that was Microsoft's E3. Yeah, exactly. So it's not even like Cyberpunk was tied to Sony more so than anything. Now, if they had some type of deal, then Sony's like, oh snap, we paid for marketing, we had Keanu up on stage, you know, we did all of this. Then yeah, maybe they feel the need to take it off because it's so bad or whatever. But the game runs okay on PS5. Y'all know that, right? If you play the game it runs 60 frames with dips. But it actually runs okay. It's not that bad. There's still glitches and bugs. There's still some issues. The game's still nowhere near as good. Even if they fixed everything, the game, it's not an 8-year development cycle, super hype. It's just not. It's really not. You know? It's just not that. So it was extremely overhyped. Extremely overhyped. Like insanely overhyped. It's not anywhere near as good as, even if it didn't have the bugs and glitches, it's not as good as people were hyping it up to be, you know? What are your thoughts on people blaming what happened with Cyberpunk on the fans? I mean, I think there's blame to go around. I mean, like, here's the thing, boys and girls. A wise man once told me, don't hype up something unless you're absolutely sure of something, you know? And if you notice, I wasn't sure of it because it looked like B-roll vertical slice game. It never looked like this is the game. Like every single piece of footage that they showed when they come out on E3, and instead of showing the game, they show Keanu Reeves to hype everybody up. Everyone's getting all hyped with Keanu Reeves. Did you guys see me doing that? I was like, okay, cool. I like Keanu Reeves. He's in the Matrix. But they didn't show the game. They literally paid this man to go out there and say and talk about nothing. So that's where I first got into my mind, like, okay, people are really hyping this game up to be something crazy. And then when they continuously didn't show the game, and then their Night City, Nights, or Nightwire, those looked all like whack, vertical slice game. It never looked real. It never looked like, yo, live gameplay demo, let's play, let's go. It wasn't like Nintendo Treehouse Live, or it wasn't like, you know, something like that, or even like Sony's Sony Direct, or Sony's State of Play, like with Ghost of Tsushima. Like Ghost of Tsushima, okay, let's get a little bit hyped. They actually showed gameplay where someone's playing and what you're gonna be. They never did that with Cyberpunk. So that's the issue that I have. So I never hyped and I'm not just saying this now, just after the fact. Go back and look at my videos. Type in Cyberpunk and look at the dates. There was no date where I'm sitting here and acting like Cyberpunk is going to be the next coming freaking Jesus Games Christ or something like that. I never did that because they never showed us anything for me to get hyped about it. Ghost of Tsushima, yeah. God of War, yeah. Any of the other games that have been hyped, Breath of the Wild, yeah, they showed us plenty to get hyped about for Breath of the Wild. You know, Super Mario Odyssey, get hyped. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, the first freaking trailer they showed us was hype. the first freaking trailer I knew was gonna be hype. Astral Chain, you knew it was gameplay when you looked at it. You got a sense. There was never that with Cyberpunk. It always looked fake. It always looked fake and vertical slice cut gameplay. It never looked real, and they never told us what system it was running on either. It was just all PC, all PC, all PC. So, Quinn Bart with the $2 and says, also CD Projekt Red outed Microsoft and Sony, gave them a pass on cert. Yeah. Well, they thought that they were gonna fix it. They thought they were gonna fix it with the first update, and it never happened. So they got kind of like duped. They got like super duped. That's what I'm saying. Like Microsoft and Sony aren't completely out of the woods yet because of their power. because of how big CD Projekt Red is, they got to pass on it because they're thinking, okay, well, it's going to be fixed on launch, right? Oh, yeah, it'll be fixed on launch. They thought it never happened. It never happened. So, yeah, that's also whack. I agree. I agree. Thank you for the $2. That's a good point to bring up, which I did talk about in my video this morning. Bryson says, thank you. Thank you. You're breathtaking, Bryson. I like the Cyberpunk theme of Cyberpunk 2077, but yeah, it's overhyped. Heck, I say for Astral Chain aesthetic. I mean, they're two different. I mean, they're kind of the same style, but one of them's like kind of like anime Cyberpunk aesthetic. The other one's kind of like more like realistic. So it's kind of different, but I mean, obviously Astral Chain's a much better game, so it's like that's not even close. They paid him to say you're breathtaking. They paid him. Yeah, PS4 and Xbox One surprisingly well. Yeah, about that. Yeah, that's what CD Projekt Red said. They run surprisingly well. You're a liar. It never ran surprisingly well on PS4 and Xbox One. It never ran surprisingly well. It never did. Stop acting like it did. You guys are being bums. You guys are lying. You know what I'm saying? Like that never was a thing. That was never a thing. It never was a, oh, it's going to run well. You know, it never was. You know? It never was. Never was, man. But anyway, it is what it is. Talk about Super Smash Brothers. Also, we got random Q&A, guys. All right, so I've got to get ready for the Spawncast. It's in about an hour. I want to take a little bit of a break before the Spawncast. So I'll answer questions for about maybe 15 minutes or so. If you guys are not subscribed to my channel, make sure you guys subscribe. And I'll give you guys official shout-outs. We got 200 plus people watching, so thank you guys. Thanks for all the people watching. Shout-outs. We hit 200 on a freaking impromptu stream. That's pretty crazy. Thank you guys for watching. But I'll answer questions. So if you have gaming questions, topics that you guys want to go over, I am yours because I am a man. I am a man of the people. I am a man of the people. So I am yours so you guys can talk about. So feel free to let me know what you guys got. What was my first console? Arcades. No, I think I got Atari or something like that. I don't know, something ghetto. CD Projekt was surprised that it barely ran at all last year. I bet. They probably expected it not to run at all. They probably when they said so surprisingly, it was subjective, right? Hey, what's up? Yo, what's up, Abaddon? The little girl says hi. Tell her I said hi. How is she doing? Make sure she listens to Mama and Dada. Tell her I said that. Shout out to Abaddon. Good to see your baby girl's doing all right. Are you going to be on the Spawncast? No. Nope. I'm missing the Spawncast on purpose today, guys. I don't want to be there. It's just I'm done. I've had enough. I've had enough of the Spawncast. I just don't want to be there. I don't want to be there. Let's see. OJ, are you into the Christmas vibes yet? I mean, I don't really know. I don't really have anybody to celebrate outside of like my parents or like my mom and my family. I don't really have anybody to celebrate Christmas here with me at home. I'm just here in this big empty house by myself. So once my wife kind of gets moved in and everything, we get everything settled down, like we'll be into Christmas then, yeah, for sure. But until then, probably not. I'll just be like, I like Christmas. I celebrate it. I love it. But there's nothing, I mean, it's just me by myself here. So I just wake up, go to work, exercise, eat, go to work, go to sleep. Not really anything to get super like Christmassy or excited about when there's nobody to share it with, you know? I'm doing good, man. Your boy, I'm doing good. How are you? Why do you think it's so hard to find a new Xenoblade Chronicles 2? Nintendo stopped printing the cartridges like in any type of significant amounts. They might print a very, very small amount, but they just want you to buy it on the eShop now. Essentially. Sales aren't like, oh my gosh, like people are just buying the game every single time. So there's no need to continuously print cartridges of the game. How hyped do you think Etika would have been for Sephiroth? I think he would have been pretty hyped, but I don't think he was a huge Final Fantasy fan, was he? Let's hear Shinru with the $3. Thank you so much, Shinru. Appreciate the $3 donation, man. And he says, what's a DS game you would have liked brought to modern times, like The World Ends With You, or Mega Man Zero. A DS game? I mean, I can know. There's probably a lot of DS games that I can think of. I mean, if they can bring those over. There's a lot of good DS games, a lot of good Atlas DS games that I think that would be pretty cool. Like Radiant Historia or something like that, you know? I would love for one of those like Atlas games to be brought over. But I think another game would probably be like 3DS would be like, you know, Metroid Samus Returns, or maybe like a new one. There's a lot of 3DS games I think that would be pretty cool. Kid Icarus Uprising, stuff like that. Let's see here. Yo, Ballwin, thank you for the $4.99. Appreciate that. Shinru, thank you for the 3. I do appreciate that. Ballwin with the $4. Oh, sorry, with the $5. Is OJ with the fresh cut. Thank you so much. Speaking of the life, give me a second, guys. I'll still answer your questions. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I just told my wife that I gotta call her back in just a bit. Let's see here. OJ, where do you rank Giorno's theme? Where do I rank it? I don't know. I never thought about stuff like that, bro. It's a good theme, though. Tell wife since I said I'll tell her later. I'll tell her later. I didn't want to spend too much time, you know, just because, like, I wanted to get a little break before the Spawncast started. So I'll call her, like, in the next, like, I'm gonna stream for like another 15 minutes or something. Then I'll call her after that. OJ, you probably discussed this, but what do you think about the Geno costume reveal? I don't really care about Geno and the costume reveal. It's fine. I don't care about Mii Fighters. Let's see here. Abaddon with the $5 says pizza fun. Hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend, bro. Yeah, I'm working. I'm gonna be working, you know, tomorrow. But yeah, I'm enjoying my weekend. Today was a busy day. I had work. I had stuff that obviously I've been doing. But this week and next week and probably for the foreseeable future, I don't really see myself really enjoying too much. Like, I'll enjoy my weekends, but I don't really see myself taking any days off. You know, just because I already get enough time off because I can take breaks whenever I want. So I'll enjoy my time that I have working and kind of you know, doing what I'm doing. But tomorrow I'm working too. But I'm gonna enjoy my my time that I get off in between me editing and stuff like that. I will enjoy. So, thank you, Abaddon. Thank you. I appreciate that $5, man. I need to go buy some pita bread for the pizza. You know, like I have pepperonis, I have pizza sauce. I just need some pita bread so I can make my own pizza. You know. Let's see here. You know, I can relate to that. Yeah, especially when you have kids too, man. It's like you kind of have to gear things towards them and. You know, you still have stuff that you got to do. You got work that you have. You know, if you're working on the weekends, you know, there's always some stuff. But I think once you become an adult at some point, you just get used to it. So you get to enjoy like the little things in life. You know, I enjoy lying down and being able to like turn on the TV in my own place and just be thankful for what I've got. You know, that's to me that's enjoying myself. Just being thankful for what I've got. No longer being, you know, super stressed about stuff. You know, I thank God for that, man. Like, I'm just happy about that. I'm doing good, The Protector. How are you, man? Welcome to the stream. Remember there was a rumor. Hey, what's up, Ronald? Remember there was a rumor saying CD Projekt or Cyberpunk 2077 was delayed because the Xbox One holding it back and people were making fun of Xbox. I think they were talking about both the Xbox One and the PS4, like the last gen systems were holding it back, but people obviously would point out more the Xbox because Xbox is the weakest, you know, one. Let's see, do you think the next gen games will make an effort to specifically show PS4, Xbox One gameplay after Cyberpunk 2077 mess? Do you think next gen games, will they make an effort? I think a lot of developers will definitely, if they're making a PS4 or Xbox One version, yeah, they'll make sure that, you know, we're going to show that because you can't have the same thing, you know? So, yeah. I don't think, I think Attica was a huge Final Fantasy fan, no, but he was always willing to try out and explore new genres and games to him. Once he played through Xenoblade Chronicles not Definitive Edition. I think you meant just the Xenoblade Chronicles, the regular game. Let's see here. Any other, did I miss some questions? Today at my shop, people were calling for Xenoblade 2 all day in Spider-Man PS4. Yeah, people are calling for Xenoblade 2 because they can't find it, right? So, I mean, like, Xenoblade 2, it's obviously got to this point to where people, you know, they know about the game. It's obviously, it's the best-selling Xenoblade game, and, like, people want to buy it, but there's just no physical copies because Nintendo stopped printing. Nintendo stopped printing them like crazy, like, stopped printing them a lot, so they just want you to buy it on the eShop. That's really what it comes down to. It's like, they could print more, but they're just like, why spend the money on printing more when people can just buy it on the eShop? So that's what they want. But I'm glad I got my copies. I got 2 copies of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Have you ever stuffed your pizza with crust with mozzarella? You should try it. No, I don't feel like being like a fat slob and stuffing my pizza crust with mozzarella cheese. No offense to people that like to do that, but no, I'm good. I'm old, man. I don't need food suggestions of pizza. It's too basic. I don't need food suggestions for like, hey man, you should eat pizza the way that I eat pizza. I'll just eat what I want. Eat pizza how I want to do it, man. I'm not 15, you know. I'm old, 46. So good thing I already got my copy. Yeah, exactly. All right, take it easy, Aaron. Gonna make homemade pizza with the children one of these weekends. Homemade is where it's at. Yeah. I'm all about the physical collections. How bad is it to have a physical copy of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and just to download Torna Digital? That's fine. You can do that. That's fair enough. Oh yeah, but if you like that, just Hellbound, like if you're good on that, dude, make your pizza, stuff it full of mozzarella cheese and crust, like, you know. You can do that, man. But also, I'm lactose intolerant too. So I guess I should have also included that. I can't be eating a ton of cheese. Whenever I make my pizzas at home, or even when I buy pizza from like Little Caesars, I rip off a lot of the cheese, or I barely put any cheese on it when I make it. So I don't put a lot, just because I don't want my stomach going all crazy on me. I'm not allergic or anything. I'm not gonna die if I eat cheese. It's just don't feel like doing all that, you know. No, I don't really eat cauliflower. I just eat pita. I like pita bread pizza. So what you do is you get some the healthy 60-calorie pita bread from like Walmart or whatever, and then you just take some cheese and you just put some. I like Colby Jack cheese, Colby Jack and something else, Monterey and Colby Jack, and then you just put a little bit on there, and then you put some sauce, some Hunt's tomato sauce, no salt added, no extra salt added. You can put some pepper in the tomato sauce if you want. I do that a little bit. And then I put cheese on top of the sauce, and then I put turkey pepperoni. There's these Hormel turkey pepperoni. It's not actual pepperoni, but it's turkey pepperoni, and they make it taste like a real pepperoni. It's really good, and the calories are way lower. It's way more healthier. And I put turkey pepperoni on it, and then I also cut up bell peppers, and then I'll put bell peppers on there, and then I bake it in the oven for about 7-8 minutes, and then take it out, and bam, it's ready to go. And it's super, super, super good. Well, it's not super good, but it's really good. It's good enough, and it's healthy. Like, you can eat like 3 of them and you're fine. You can eat 3, because like they're only 60 calories per pita bread, and they're super low in fat. Carbs aren't a lot. Like I eat like 3 of them. That's like what? It's 180 calories plus all the cheese and pizza. Like, it's probably like 400 something, maybe 500 calories for like 3 of them. So you can get full off of it, and it's not that bad. But I usually have 2, and I probably eat it with like, you know, some like rice or something or whatever. I mean, just like some type of like something sad. I don't know. All right, take it easy, the Protector. Thanks for coming out to the stream, bro. Rupert says Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition or Torna. If you had to choose, I've beaten Xenoblade 2 and loved it. Never played. If I had to choose, I mean, Xenoblade, I'd still choose Xenoblade 2 because Xenoblade 2 is more game. There's more of a game, but Torna is definitely a better battle system. Torna's battle system is better, but there's just not enough. There's not as much game as Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 has like 1,000+ hours. You have challenge modes. You have all sorts. It just has like way more content than Torna. Traditional dungeons for Breath of the Wild 2, maybe. Damn, bro, you know what you're talking about when it comes to what? Just got an air fryer. I love air roasting fresh vegetables in it. It's really crisp and veggies for perfect snap when you bite into it. First, I'm eating right before the new year. Hey, there you go. That's good, man. Eating right. I like it. Demi-Crow, yeah. Demi-Crow, what's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, you missed pretty much the whole stream, dude. What video game franchise has the best music across every game in the franchise in your opinion? For me, it's Persona. Best music across every one? I'd probably say like I like Xeno. I think like Xeno music's really good. Like every Xenoblade game has like legitimately amazing soundtrack. So I'd probably say like Xeno or like Persona, something like that. But I'll go. I guess I'll go with Xeno too, since you said Persona. Let's see here. About to head out, put the children to bed. Okay. You're going to sleep a little early. 8 o'clock. Okay. All right, take it easy, Abaddon. Thanks for the support today, bro. Random question, but do you own a Soldier game console? No, I don't. When are we getting the new PE cast? One of these days. Probably next year at some point. Fire Emblem. Okay, never mind. Hold up here. Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem's definitely my favorite. But you know what? I want to say, I don't know if Fire Emblem's, no. Okay, yeah, Fire Emblem, sorry. Fire Emblem, Xeno, but probably Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem music is probably my favorite, sorry. Fire Emblem, there we go. That's the one I'm looking for. Fire Emblem and Xeno, those two. Fire Emblem, Xeno, Persona, those three are like my favorite. But who cares, like, doesn't matter who's better than what or what I like more. It's just music. When we bring back the PE podcast, though, it's not gonna be the exact same like as it was before. We're gonna probably just rotate guests. The problem with the PE, like I said before, the problem with the PE podcast is that like I stream so much, and doing like another podcast on top of all my streaming, it just feels redundant. You know, that's the only problem. Because I stream every single day. When I first started doing the PE podcast, I don't know if I streamed every single day. Thing. Now that I stream every single day and I talk about all the topics every single day, it's just like, man, I gotta stream again. It's like I gotta stream for whatever, then I gotta stream again. And I know I can not do my regular stream, but to be honest, it takes away kind of like talking to people. I like doing that every day. So when I bring back the PE podcast, it'll probably just be like what we did like with Triforce. It'll just be like Fridays. Some people come go through. We talk about some games for a bit. And I'll do that. But I'm not setting it all up and having all the different stuff. Like yeah, I ain't doing all that. Like night. Like I'm not doing all that. Not doing all that. Just bring back Mr. Bring back Mr. Mr. What about Final Fantasy? Final Fantasy music's really good too. Mr. Fringe. Nah, Fringe. To be honest, Fringe doesn't want to do that stuff anymore. Like that's why he doesn't do. He's working on like his own like actual career, you know, that he has and all that. He's working on that. He's not doing like the YouTube stuff anymore. Like he still goes on the Spawncast, but that's pretty much the only thing. So yeah. That makes sense. You pretty much stream daily, so I can expect that. Yeah, we'll bring it back, but like a lot of you guys said that like when we had like the stuff with Triforce and all that, like Triforce and Wes, like a lot of you guys said that was really good. So I want to bring back like whenever I do like a podcast, I want it to be like an actual, not just okay, we're going over like the gaming news for the week. I want it to be like, hey, let's get like a really cool topic. Let's get people that cover that topic, right? So let's say something happens. Let's say Super Smash Brothers drama, right? Okay, we get the people that are in the Smash community. Let's say like Cyberpunk drama. Okay, let's get people that know Cyberpunk or that were there or whatever the case. Like I want to get guests on that are kind of like related to the topic, so then we can have like a discussion, like a really cool discussion. Because that video for that video being freaking an hour and a half long, it's actually doing pretty well. I think we're like at almost 4.5 thousand views for an hour and a half video, which that's crazy. That's pretty good. You know, for my channel at least. So excuse me. also the HMK 5th Dimension streams. Yeah. HMK has some cool stuff like that, where he kind of focuses in on one thing, talk about something. So yeah, he brings in guests. So yeah, he does that every week. But HMK, he does stream every single day too. Like the fifth dimension, like takes the place of his regular stream. I was gonna be on one of the shows, man, but Friday nights, I'm always busy Friday nights because I go to Mama Essence's house on Friday nights. I literally just explained that Marigawa link, man. I'm not gonna sit here and explain this over and over, dude. I literally just explained this right now, man. What can I use to expand my storage for PS4 titles on my PS4 titles on the PS5? Just a regular hard drive. I already answered the traditional dungeons things over and over. Smash me was interesting, and I learned some stuff before about Evo shadiness. Yeah, that was it. I think that was one of the more interesting things about the whole Evo situation was, you know, I didn't know that about they didn't tell Nintendo, they didn't say anything, and then they're like, oh well, they better let us do this, you know, and earn promotion and earn money off of the game, and you know, and if they cancel it, it's on them, you know, because they're the ones who. But like, I don't see why you don't contact the company. Like, if you're gonna put a company in there for a charity drive and you're a major corporation, why would you not contact that company? If you knew Smash was gonna win, or if you knew Smash won, why would you? If you're evil, why would you, as a multi-million-dollar business, or hundreds of, I think they're multi-million, if not multi-million, they're definitely hundreds of thousands of dollar business. Why would you not contact the copyright holder? Why does everybody else get contacted but Nintendo doesn't? Like that right there, that's just. I don't know. I just see that as disrespectful for Evo to not contact Nintendo. And apparently, people say that they did or whatever the case is, but like I highly doubt that they talked to Nintendo before they didn't talk to them. Like, why would you do that? Like, why would you can't just do whatever you want, you know? But that's why they just did it, because they didn't have any respect for Smash Brothers anyway, you know? They never had any respect for Smash anyway. So, what was the answer to your poll on Twitter? I voted for 30 minutes. I don't know if that was right. Well, it's up for a day, so we have to wait and see tomorrow. For those who don't know what charity's talking about, I did a poll on Twitter talking about how long do you think somebody should be able to run, like the distance or the amount of time, jog consistently without stopping. If you're perfectly healthy, no physical disabilities, nothing like that that's stopping you, right, from running. Like bad ankles or whatever, or health, like bad heart or something like that. No disabilities. How long should you be able to run? I put out a poll, and it looks like right now there's 500 plus votes. Right now, 34.4% say at least 15 minutes. 41.6% say at least 30 minutes. 13.1% say at least 45 minutes. And 13.9% say at least 1 hour. So it's very interesting to hear that people think that you're in good cardiovascular shape if you can run for at least 30 minutes. I mean, that's not bad, right? That's not bad. That's I mean, if you're running 10 minutes per a mile, or even if you're running like what? If you're running 7 minutes per a mile, right? You can run 4 miles or whatever in that 30 minutes. That's pretty good. That's good shape, right? Without stopping, depending on your pace, right? So yeah, that's not bad. Um, 30 minutes is what in the lead, I think. Yeah, 30 minutes is in the lead by at least 10%. It's at least 10% on any other choices. Most people can't run a 5-minute mile. The large majority of people can't run a 5-minute mile. A 5-minute mile, you have to literally almost like sprint the whole time. Like you're not moving slow. You're almost running. To get a 5-minute, that means you have to do a lap. Let's say we're on a regular track. You have to do 1 lap in a little bit over a minute, like per each one, like a minute something for each one. That's very tough. That's very tough for a lot of people to go that fast across there. I mean, I ran a 5-minute mile before. I don't know if I can still run that. About a decade ago. Yo, Keithius with the California smash. Hey, let's go. Yo, Keithius LG with the big 3-0. Let's go. Says wanted to wish you a Merry Christmas early. Thank you so much for the Christmas gift. If you have some time, play some Fire Emblem music. Yeah, I've got time for one Fire Emblem track. So thank you so much, dude. Fire Emblem, 3 houses, Fodlin wins, baby. Yo, thank you so much for the support, bro. Keithius, you guys give some love, respect, and emotes to Keithius with the freaking big $30 donation, becoming the top stream ninja and stream Hokage. I do appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Thank you. Keithius LG with the birthday, or not the birthday, with the Christmas gift, $30. Once again, becoming top stream ninja stream Hokage. You guys give some love, respect, and emotes to my man Keithius. Shout outs, thank you for the support. It's very nice of you, man. I do appreciate that. And next time that you're in the stream, you don't have to donate again. I'll play some more Fire Emblem music for you. Just let me know when you're here. I was able to run 6-minute mile back in the military. That's really good. If you can run anything under 7 minutes, or anything really 7 minutes and under for a mile is pretty good. So if you can run a mile in like 7 minutes, whatever, that's good. 6 minutes, whatever, that's good. 5 minutes, that's good. If you can run a mile in under 5 minutes, that's extremely good. That's like you're getting near Olympic times good, you know? So that's really, really good. Most of us though are probably gonna run a mile like in around like maybe like 8 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes, somewhere in that range. You're gonna run a mile that fast, you know? If I'm really like right now, if you want me to go out there and run a mile, I can probably run a mile in about maybe 6 minutes right now. I'm pretty confident in a 6-minute mile, or like a high 5-minute mile or a 6-minute mile. But my fastest is like 5 minutes, about 5 minutes flat. I was almost in the 4-minute something when I was at my peak, you know, like I said, a decade ago. But now at this point, I'm pretty confident that I can run a 6-minute mile without breaking too much of a sweat, like not being like too tired after I ran it. But if I try harded, maybe I'll get like 5 minutes something. Let's see here. So yeah, that's Usain Bolt abilities. I mean, Usain Bolt could probably run a 5-minute mile, but he's more about the fast twitch fibers in the body. So he's running. Obviously, he's a sprinter. But I mean, he's in good shape, so I'm pretty sure he can run a 5-minute mile if he really wanted to. Wonder what the average is for miles. I mean, there's too many. It'd be based on like age group. Like you wouldn't be able to do like the average for like everybody. That'd be tough. It's like the sample size is too big in terms of like age and like what they run. But I would say most people can probably run a mile in like somewhere between 8 to 10 minutes. That's what I would say most. I mean, if you run a mile. If it takes you longer than 10 minutes to run a mile, you're just there's nothing wrong with you. That's just like you're just out of shape. If you can't run a mile in at least 10 minutes, you're not in good shape at all. Because you're taking more than 2 minutes per lap. Like there's no need to take more than 2 minutes per lap. You're literally like turtling the whole thing, you know? So like the pace needs to be faster. It's 4 laps on an official size track. 4 laps is 1 mile on an official size track, right? So 4 times 2. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, like you're taking a long time if you run over 10 minutes. That's like you're taking like a long time. If it's 10 minutes and above, you're taking forever to run that mile. Like it should not take 10 minutes to run a mile. See, the difference though, like just Hellbound, we weren't talking about people with asthma. Any type of disability, like that's different. We're not counting you guys. So if you have asthma, if you've got physical disability, if you've got heart problems, we're not counting all. This isn't for you guys. I'm talking about people that have no physical disabilities, no asthma, no heart conditions, nothing that can inhibit them from exerting some type of force or effort or whatever the case is, right? So we're talking about that. We're not talking about people with asthma. So don't worry about what we're saying, like 10-minute mile, or don't worry about that. If you have asthma, it's like you need to stay alive. It's not about running a mile in a certain time frame. It's like, yo, you need to stay alive, you know? So don't worry about that, you know? So yeah. I run pretty much every single day. If I ever miss a day running, I always feel bad, but I run every single day, even if I only run for like 45 minutes. But like today I ran for 50 minutes and I did 100 push-ups, and like that's why I said like I think that like an hour would be it, because I ran for 50 minutes and it was like literally nothing. Like 50 minutes, an hour. It doesn't seem that long to me. It really doesn't. I'm not trying to flex either. It just doesn't seem that long to run for an hour. To run for 30 minutes, that doesn't seem like a very long time. Like if you go for a 30-minute run, that's like one TV show. You know what I'm saying? Like that doesn't seem like that long of a time to run. But I don't know. That's just me. I think some people think that's like a really long time. But I don't know. But then again, like I said, I run every day, all the time. I run for a long time. So I don't run now. Running on a treadmill, like people can't run on a treadmill as long, because running on a treadmill, it jacks up your knees. So running on a treadmill is harder to me than running outside. So I run outside in my backyard. I don't run on a treadmill. But I can't run on a treadmill as long as I can run outside. Like I can't do it. Running on a treadmill is boring. It's like, because like you have to balance yourself on the treadmill. You have to worry about the treadmill and like how that is. Like when you're running outside, like you can shift your body weight. You don't have to worry. You can like you're moving around. It's outside. Like it's just better than running on a treadmill inside. You know? So I don't know. But all right, guys, we're gonna wrap it up here. I've got to get ready for the spawn cast in just a bit. I went a little bit over than what I thought I was gonna go. Thank you guys so much for watching. Today was really good viewership, man. We hit 200 plus, we're 180 plus. Maybe we need to do longer live streams on the evenings before the spawn cast more often. So thank you guys so much for coming out to the stream. The spawn cast starts in about 30 minutes. So if you guys want to check out the spawn cast, you can. Please, before you guys go, please make sure you hit that like button. And please make sure you check out my most recent video on the channel. Like, it started off really good, but it's kind of tapering off just a bit, okay? So if you guys can check out my video on the channel, if you haven't already done so, that would be fantastic, okay? Like my Cyberpunk 2077 video, like if you guys can watch that, I would be really cool. And no, I didn't see that. So that'd be really cool if you guys can watch my video on it. Thank you guys so much for coming out to the stream. I do appreciate that. And like I said, we'll be on the Spawncast, but watch my video. That video is only like about 10 minutes long, so you guys watch it before you head to the Spawncast, all right? Or check out all my videos for the past week if you haven't seen them. They're all pretty good time frames. You can watch them all before the Spawncast starts. Well, you can watch at least one or two before the Spawncast starts. So there you go. All right, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you guys for the next one. Bye, everybody. Love y'all.